Greetings from Full Circle Bookstore. My name is Stephen. The year has only just gotten started, but already a number of notable and intriguing books have dropped. For the next couple minutes, I'm going to highlight some of them and try to sell them to you. Before we get started, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Also remember to click the bell icon so you receive notifications for future videos. The first book of 2021 that I'd like to highlight is by George Saunders. Some of you will remember George Saunders as the Booker Prize-winning author of Lincoln in the Bardo, but MFA students at Syracuse University know him as Professor. A Swim in a Pond in the Rain distills a course Saunders teaches about the Russian short story. It presents a handful of stories by famous Russian authors alongside analysis of what makes them work and how best to appreciate them. Though you may have zero prior investment in Russian literature, this book is worth checking out whether you're a writer or even just a serious reader. And for a book-length adaptation of an MFA course, it's surprisingly readable and unpretentious. This next book is the most acclaimed book of 2021. That may not sound like much since we're only a month in, but expect this to show up on some year-end lists. The Prophets tells the story of Samuel and Isaiah, two plantation slaves who fall in love. They find comfort and strength in each other until a fellow slave begins preaching against homosexuality, and suddenly they find themselves pariahs within their plantation community. In allowing queerness to breathe, this book sets itself apart from other slavery narratives. Also notable is that part of the book is set in Africa, which counters the idea that queerness was a colonial import or something unnatural to the continent. Since you're watching this, chances are you like books. Since you like books, chances are you like words. And since you like words, chances are you'll like this book. The Liar's Dictionary is an improbable comedy about two lexicographers in different eras working at the same dictionary company, each with their own set of romantic issues. Peter pines after the fiancée of his worst co-worker and inserts fake words into the dictionary for fun. A century later, while digitizing the dictionary, Mallory finds his erroneous insertions and struggles with whether to come out of the closet. The story is charming and funny, but the real star is the wordplay, which will delight nerds of grammar and verbiage. At last, we arrive at the final book on our tour, the sequel to The Hate U Give and one of the hotly anticipated YA books of the year. In Concrete Rose, the 17-year-old Maverick Carter stands at a crossroads. He's sinking deeper into gang life and conducting drug deals on the side. Meanwhile, he awaits the results of a DNA test that will determine whether he has fathered a child. A prequel that enriches its predecessor and forges its own path, this is a mature exploration of the pressures that shape young men in dire circumstances. And that concludes the first monthly roundup of 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. All the books mentioned in this video are available at Full Circle Bookstore in Oklahoma City. Feel free to drop by and meander a bit. We're enforcing social distancing and requiring masks, so your bookstore experience can be safe and relaxed, as it ought to be. Until next time, this was the Book Report.